The Hoosiers will get us started with the opening drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Give to the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Buys a little time. He'll throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bell. And the explosive play. They're on the move all the way to the 44.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon. And he's putting this defense on.
That is linebackers.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
With the catch, it's Jordan. Gurney on the Jets. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
Niggas just aren't fast enough.
Offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
So far, it's been a rough first drive for this defense, but I tell you what, guys, all can be forgotten if they can bow up and make a stand right here. You got a goal-to-go situation. You know they're going to try to be physical. The field's already shrunk. Get some momentum back right here. Get a big stand. At least hold them to 3.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
Come on, bro.
They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
They'll run it on 3rd and goal. Absolutely nowhere to go.
Come on, baby.
Defense makes a 3rd down stop.
All right, decision time early. I'm just going field goal here. Put some points on the board and pay off this nice opening.
And I get that, but I'm going to be aggressive. I'm going for the touchdown. Even if I get stopped, they got to go almost the whole length of the field.
Come on.
The game aggressive.
He's not going to get
That's how you
there.
gotta stop.
Short on 4th down.
Coaches talk about it all the time. We're going to be aggressive. Well, they were aggressive on that first drive. They go for it on 4th down. No dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness, but now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
That was a hard-ass stop.
The Hoosiers backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. from the gun. The running back has it. And the defense was just daring them to throw over the top, and the offense didn't, and they got stuffed. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Standing in his own end zone looking to throw. Got his man downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wilson will throw.
Why didn't you jump? I shouldn't even get in front of him.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Got it in the middle. It's Dallas. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
The Hoosiers have this offense rolling.
It's like, man.
To the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Smith. There he goes. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to him in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
Pick up play.
First play of the period will be a 2nd down. He wants to throw it again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Smith. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
I don't want to use that until
get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
This is a designed run. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Hoosiers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wilson to pass. Fired that thing
drop
out
the
in a
ball?
heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, and that's a timing route. You throw the time to your receivers, and he gets out of his break, and he gets his head around, and ideally you want him to get his head around right in time to catch that football, and you could just tell he didn't get comfortable, didn't get his hands around, his head around in the right time, and he just gets a drop.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. A
like,
shot
get off that
toward the
safety,
end zone.
nigga.
And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
Yeah.
Well, he's just running straight down the field. The thing you got to look at there is the velocity on the throw by the quarterback. He didn't lob it. He got it to him quickly, put it on his body. He was able to make the catch and then run it in for a touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Quickly complete. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that.
Defense here trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The chains now on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Underwood. Got the quick pass.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Gonna take a shot.
They're too slow.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Man, tight ends do so much for your offense. They block like crazy. You pull them, you use them all over the place. And when you got a guy that can do this, it's just the cherry on top of the sundae, making big plays, going half the field plus to get the big touchdown.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Going right to work up top. He fires one deep over the middle.
Oh my God.
That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Under fire. This time it's complete. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Might be calling a hot route. Wilson will throw. Quick completion on the out route. That's about as close as you can get to that marker.
You don't blitz him every time.
2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. The Hoosiers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Looking to throw again. He let that
thing drop the ball
quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
You just got to have better concentration if you're the wide receiver. I know it feels like a routine completion. You still got to get 2 hands on the ball and look it in. That's a bad drop.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Fires to the big fella. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
Come on. It's too easy.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indy.
Now we just need to stop, bro.
I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, heat that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they cap it off with a 32-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to throw. It's Underwood. Gonna let it fly.
That's mine.
And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
That's supposed
DB
to be
does
my
an
ball.
outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air.
Oh, he almost had that.
Close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Come on, dude. Pick a play.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback moving. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Keeps it himself and gets the first. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
He hasn't called his own number very often in this game. That actually is the first time he's taken off and scrambled, but it was a really good decision. He's been killing this defense through the air. You've seen the arm talent, you've seen the accuracy. That time
sends it downfield.
That's a me, bro. I got clicked on. Yeah.
Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Wilson to pass. He rifles one deep down the right side. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
I wanted to hurry that up.
Just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's not afraid to go deep. Got it inside the 10. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. Quick timeout called by the offense after the play. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
I'll just take my 3.
And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And this one is perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He might want another play. Wilson will throw. Got it in the middle. It's Coleman. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down marker.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He'll take the deep shot.
Oh, I was jumping.
And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. They dialed up the perfect call, splendid execution. Now they've got it. He'll take a shot.
Oh my God, bro.
Play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he...
Wide open spaces. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. And the Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Quick strike through the air for the score.
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed.
Come on, bro.
The whole field. Nice
Shit
job.
too easy.
Going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field and getting the big touchdown.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field
All
goal
I need is an
at 10.
O-line and a QB.
A very efficient
Like some receivers.
And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards.
Actually, I need 2 fast receivers. I'm not gonna lie.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took
At least
a little
one.
oomph out of this crowd.
And then I need one that can really catch. But if I get me a defense,
Here he comes from inside his
I'm
own
about to run this shit up. I ain't gonna
He
lie.
was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. To the air, it's Underwood. Here's the pressure.
Come on,
And
baby.
the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
The Ducks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. He's going to take off. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Well, I think you're seeing a lot of resiliency from this quarterback these last couple of plays. Got sacked on first down. It's 2nd in California, and that last scramble, I know it didn't get the first.
That was a
but it at
pick.
least makes this 3rd down a whole lot more manageable now. Let's see if he can make a play here and keep his offense on the field.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman in a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you
Break
come
that
into
up.
their building and you get everybody really, really quiet. That's a great feeling.
out of here.